Switching back to the iPhone is probably a decision I won't regret. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my first impressions, and I'm going to be unboxing the phone, as well as putting on my case, my screen protector, and I also have a Belkin 2-in-1 MagSafe charger. This is for AirPods and this is to charge my phone. Never had a MagSafe accessory before, so it'd be quite cool to experience that. Okay, let's start with the phone first. Of course, I'll also do the setup process, but I'll probably skip through that for the most part. It's forever satisfying unboxing an iPhone. Definitely missed that. So, take up the tapes as per usual, and then we slowly let's get this off. Ooh. Interesting. I feel like the videos of the phone definitely don't do justice. I know, like, it's a very controversial color, this orange, but it definitely feels a bit more like bronzy orange. I quite like it a lot. I don't think I'll rock it straight out like this. I do think a nice muted color case and then just the orange camera bar showing would be quite nice. I definitely like the two-tone feel right here. Maybe this light is a little bit too bright. Let's turn that slightly. Yeah, you can probably see that better. So I like the two-tone feel here, whereas like this is a bit more matte and this is a bit more gloss feel, even though it looks matte. And of course this is the glass versus the aluminum unibody, which is quite cool. I really enjoy the iPhone's cameras. I know now we have a triple 48 megapixel camera set, which is really cool. The cameras can go from like 1 times all the way to 8 times, and we have 3 to 4 different focal lengths within the main 48 megapixel camera. So go from like 22 to 35 to 48, something like that. And then if we come to the front and peel that bit off, so nice. We have the front facing camera, which has now gone from 12 megapixels to 18 megapixels, and it's no longer just called the selfie camera, it's now called the center stage camera, which is extremely cool now. It copies the same technology from the iPads and the MacBooks. It's like when you're on FaceTime and the camera kind of like tracks you and moves at you to keep you within the center. The selfie camera now on the iPhone 17s do that, and it also allows you to orientate the video vertically and landscape mode without having to turn your phone. Normally like you're taking selfies, it's normally like that if you have a group of people, but now you can hold the phone naturally in your hand and take everything. So instead of like having to vertically straight on take photos, and it's literally just like pressing the button to change it, which is extremely cool. In the US and Canada, I know they no longer have a SIM card tray, but here in the UK we still do. We don't have the weird antenna thing at the top, which is quite nice, or is wrapped around the camera bar or the camera plateau, I believe it's called now. The camera button is still here on the iPhone. I definitely enjoy it. I find it to be like a quick camera shortcut to launch the camera up. I tend to use it a lot more when it's like whip it out, press, go straight to camera. I tend to like it. I don't know, I tend to like it. I know it's very controversial. Also, a lot of people think Apple should get rid of it, or it doesn't really matter if it's there, if it's not there, but I tend to like it. Okay, so enough of talking about the features and the new things with the phone. Let's continue with the unboxing. As per usual, we got a braided cable, and we also got the SIM ejector tool. Like I said, this one is not eSIM. Here in the UK we still have SIM cards, and then we have a bit of paperwork, so nothing too special. Apple logo, turning on, everything all nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to accessories, which here is my phone case. So this is from Elago. Is that how it's pronounced? I'm not 100% sure. It has the MagSafe. I'll definitely leave a link to all these stuff. Has the MagSafe capability on the case itself. And like I said, I like a nice muted color, because if you look at that, that looks quite cool, you know, a bit different, a bit sick. So I have my case here, and I also have my screen protector here from ESR. I didn't know about the brand ESR until I've been watching like quite a few YouTubers posting a lot about it recently. So I say, you know what, I'll give it a go. And I quite like the way in which the screen protectors go on. Literally just put the phone within here, you press down and then drag, which is really nice. Seems quite easy to do, so I said why not. Okay, so let me also test MagSafe. Yep, strong. I feel quite nervous, but yeah, it is quite strong still. Yeah, nice. You can definitely hear that. And I believe it works on the case also. Yep, works on the case. So extra magnet strength. Yep, perfect. So that should be able to charge my phone. And then I have air for my AirPods. I do have the AirPods Pro 3, but I'll make a video about this and I'll compare this to my, do I have it in my pocket? Yep, I will compare my AirPods Pro 3 to my Nothing Air 2. I know Nothing came with a new set of earphones, but I decided to go back to Apple, so I'll definitely compare that. So I'll move these out of the way. Okay, so let's do the screen protector first. Just like that's actually perfect. Yeah, so I definitely recommend ESR screen protectors. That is super cool, super quick, and the phone is ready to go. So then we put on the case here. And that is just, look at that. Perfection. Oh, look at that, perfection. Wow, this is actually really cool. Okay, so I'm sure the screen can be seen probably a bit too bright, but I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, and then I'll test a few things and I'll come back to the video. But yeah, that was definitely first impressions, unboxing the phone, really exciting stuff. I'm gonna test out the three cameras, so I'm gonna do more videos on the three cameras, more videos on the selfie cameras, but I'm gonna show you a few things and then we'll wrap up this video. Okay, so I'll be back soon. Okay, finally back. So I have now fully set up my new phone. Let's see, I basically logged in, everything is there. What I do need to do and what I do need to test for you guys is the cameras. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a screen record if I remember how to do that. So you can see basically it has 0.5, 1 times, 2 times, 4 times, and it had 8 times, and it's still, I can still see the letters quite nicely. Go all the way out, 0.5, back in, 0.8, and if I choose to zoom all the way in, that's 40 times, and I can definitely still see the words, which is a bit crazy. Wow. Okay, if I switch this around, I can see myself here. I want to change the layout, which is actually so cool now. Look at that. I want to go back to there. I can definitely go in, out, bam, in, out, rotate that. That's actually so cool. Let's go on video. If I remember correctly, video, oh, look at that. It's even changing on video itself. There's meant to be a way also dual capture on video. So I can do that and I can have that there. Will it still work? 8 times, and I can still see myself on the dual capture mode there. 1 times, 0.5, and I'm back up. That's actually really cool, guys. Yeah, no, I think can't go wrong with going Apple, to be honest. Like, these features are just really cool now. Yeah, that's basically it for this video. This has been my unboxing, my first impressions. I'm going to be doing deeper dives into the phone, doing some comparison videos between this phone and the S24, especially cameras, performance, and I'll also be comparing my Nothing Air 2 to the AirPods Pro 3. So Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, definitely leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.